Okay.
Okay, it's Sergeant Ben Bell, B-E-A-L-L, with the Harris County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. About midnight tonight, our traffic unit responded to a major accident in the 11300 block of the Eastex Freeway just north of Hartwick Road. The vehicular crimes unit made the scene. They started their traffic investigation. We had a black Chevrolet pickup truck that was traveling at a high rate of speed, exited the Eastex Freeway northbound, lost control of the truck. It left the roadway at the Eastex Collision business on the northbound feeder. It entered the parking lot of the collision center, traveled about 300 feet, striking at least 4 vehicles, where it eventually ended up upside down on top of another vehicle by a storage container. There were 2 occupants of the vehicle, a passenger that was located, and then the driver was still inside the vehicle. He was transported by ambulance to a local hospital where they determined that he had suffered 2 gunshot wounds. Our violent crimes unit initially responded to the scene. Based on the injuries, they did not expect the driver to survive his injuries, and so it was referred over to the homicide unit. Like I said, the accident occurred probably about midnight. We weren't called, homicide wasn't notified until about 3:30 this morning, so we've just gotten on the scene. From what the witness is telling us, who was a passenger in the vehicle, they were at a car rally at Little York in the Eastex Freeway in the Home Depot parking lot. They had just left that area when they were involved in a altercation with a red 4-door sedan that's believed to be a Ford. And after they left that, we have witnesses said that the black truck and the red vehicle were traveling in excess of 100 miles an hour northbound on the Eastex Freeway. We believe that the driver was shot just as they were crossing Hartwick Road, and that's when he exited the freeway, still northbound on the feeder road, and then eventually left the roadway before crashing through the storage lot here at Eastex Collision. We haven't had the opportunity to interview our passenger at any length at this point, so not exactly sure what happened, but we should have a better description of our suspect vehicle. I've got a unit that's out at the hospital getting us an update on the victim up there, and then we'll have a chance to interview our witness down here, so we'll be releasing more information a little later this morning.
So did it flip? Did that car flip?
It looks like it probably flipped several times. I mean, it's totally destroyed at least 2 or 3 vehicles that were in their storage lot, and it is about 10 feet in the air on top of another vehicle and up against the storage unit that's right next to us. So at the car show, get into an altercation with someone there. We don't know for sure at this point if the other car was there or if it was shortly after they left there that the altercation occurred. Like I said, we haven't had an opportunity to interview the passenger at this point, but like I said, well, we should have some more information a little bit later this morning.
Could it have happened that there was an altercation and the other driver was chasing this guy here?
We don't know. The descriptions that we've gotten from some other passers-by said that it almost appeared to them that they were racing and that they were traveling over 100 miles an hour.
Do you have an approximate age on our complainants? Genders?
I believe they're like 28 to 29 years old. I don't have a date of birth on him yet, and I've got a investigator up there trying to get some information at the hospital.
Do we know how long this will be shut down here?
We're hoping to, as soon as we can get the interview done, we're going to have the wrecker pull the truck off of the storage facility and the other truck in the parking lot here. So hopefully we'll get this open back up before the traffic gets too bad.
You need 5 an hour.
Yes.
Or 6?
6.
6.
Yes.
By 6, okay.
Yeah.
So, did you observe any bullet holes in the vehicle?
From what we understand, there's some bullet holes in the vehicle. Like I said, it's sitting on top of the other truck and it's turned on its side, so I haven't gotten up there close enough to see them yet, but I'm told that there does appear to be bullet holes in the truck.
The passenger was not hurt?
He was a little scratched up, but he didn't need to be transported to the hospital.
He's still on the scene,
He's still here on the scene.
Sergeant, we're hearing reports that there was another vehicle that was on the feeder road that was struck prior to this vehicle going onto the property?
That's what I heard. Like I said, our traffic unit was out here doing the initial investigation until they were able to get some information from the passenger, and then they're the ones that have reported that there were some bullet holes in the truck that the person that was transported to the hospital was driving. And so it was, they initially contacted our violent crime unit, and then based on the condition of our driver, they referred it to the homicide unit.
For as tragic of a scene as this is, it sounds like we're pretty fortunate that no other people were hurt in the process, correct?
Yeah, we're very lucky, especially with the speeds that we're dealing with. And he left the roadway 300 feet from where we're standing now, took out one pickup, a Camaro, a second pickup, and then the car that's next to it. And then they're, like I said, they're probably 8 to 10 feet in the air, sitting on top of this other vehicle.
So at this time, the complainant is still alive, right?
I don't know at this point. They're telling me that he is in very critical condition, and so we haven't been able to confirm his condition yet. I had one of our investigators go up there to the hospital. I hadn't heard back from them yet.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yeah.
All right, I'm both there.